Guys, shall we go over the game? Oh, can I do this right? Okay, cool. And then we transition. Oh, wait, no. Go back. Guys, first, you gotta say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Hey, there you go, YouTube. They said hi. Wow. Wow, you guys are so mean to YouTube. I will not conform to the wishes of YouTube. Conform to what I'm saying telling you to do. Oh, I'm so sorry, YouTube. They're so mean. I can't control them. Okay, so there I was told by Wholesome Wraith that they did some more updates. They did some changing of like colors to names to read easier, and just some other editing stuff as well. So we're hashtag Twitch gang. Wow, hashtag YouTube gang. They calling you out. Guys, that is the game in the chat, by the way. You can also see like dev updates and diaries that Wholesome Wraith has been working on. I think it's the first one they just put out. So, you know, just trying to get feedback and things like that for them. So yeah, check it out. Okay. So, because I put this onto a new computer, I did have to re-download it, and I ran through to the point that we were. But we're here now, it's fine. We're gonna be starting at the same part that we did last time. Remember all those awesome voices I did? Yeah, those are gone. Those are out the window. We don't know them, because I don't remember what I did. So, just letting y'all know that. Yeah, still looks good. Got that, you know, it's just gonna hate me. It's fine. This is fine. My chair needs to stop squeaking so I can, you know, fucking dance without, you know, squeaking background. It's still squeaking and I'm just rolling my shoulders. It's still squeaking. But Master's comment, not loser, YouTube gang. Wow. Guys, how's the music to my voice sound? What's that ratio like? We good? We Gucci? We yes? No? Looking at chat. Music's a little high? Cool. And move some stuff down. 5-10%? How about that? What is that? I really like the fact that as soon as you bring the volume down, it fucking, you know, lowers so you can hear it. How about that? Nice. You chain that? No, I know Alec. Okay. Let's just for the first couple of hours go by in a blur. Soon enough, lunchtime is upon us. Kat, Lucas, and I take our usual seats with our trays. Oh god, I forgot literally every voice. I hate math class. My brain feels like it's overheating. Tell me about it. I can't wait for the weekend. What day is it? I'm gonna have to love and leave you feeling a bit worn out, so gonna rest up. Go, rest, sleep. Everyone else in the chat, now you guys gotta, you know, step up and take all my clips. Now it's on you guys. Tomfy, thanks for hanging out with us and chatting. Get some rest. I'll message you tomorrow. Check up on you. The what? The weekend? The week's just started! Today's Monday! Cat! Girl! What? Oh, crap. Chotto matte. You know what we could do? Oh, nope, I don't want that. No. I don't. Oh, fuck me. Just wanted to change this. Thank you. Why can I not edit my thing?
That's hot. That's sexy. Fucking do it.
Hydranel with the 17 months! Yo, 17 months! Take that out. I don't need to see me. I'm fine. Hydranel, how are you? Welcome. Why can I not? Why is my quick actions not working? God. I save the layout? Oh my god, you have to save the layout? That's kind of stupid. I just wanted to change the category. Sorry, guys. Hi, Janelle. I'm doing good. We're having a lot of fun over here. I'm doing good. But we're back in. Okay, now I can focus on the game. The week's just started. Today's Monday. Exactly. It's the worst day of the week because it's the first day of the week. I cast Lucas an incredulous look. No, she's got a point. You're both dorks. To my displeasure, the conversation turns back once again to Enoch. Yeah, Enoch. Hey, so this roommate of yours, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I overheard your conversation a little. Like when you told him to go home and wait for you there. Oh, you heard that? I thought I'd been talking quietly enough. I just hope that's all Lucas overheard. What's the deal with that? You're not letting him roam around the neighborhood by himself? Right, that's because, I can't exactly say it's because I'm afraid he'll give himself away as an alien. Come on, Reaper. Think of an excuse, quickly. He's sick. He has work to do. He's a tourist. He's a tourist. He's a tourist. Did I miss something in the chat? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Congratulations. Well, he's a tourist. He's never been to San Angeles before, and he wants to take in as much of the sights as possible. But it's dangerous to be out by yourself, especially if you're new to the city. He could get lost, or mugged, or worse. What are you, his babysitter? He gets lost pretty easily, and you saw how clueless he was today. I have every right to be worried. Fair point. How'd you two become roommates anyway? Who is he? Just a friend we never knew about? What's his name again, Ezra? Or, excuse me, what's his name again? Ezra? Edward? Eunuch? Eunuch! That was his name! That most definitely was not his name. Not that Enoch would even know what a eunuch is. Is that I have no idea. Most likely. What I want to know is why you kept him a secret from us. I wasn't keeping him a secret from you guys. Okay, Yeah, well, I was. Then why haven't you mentioned him before? He doesn't strike me as someone not interesting enough to bring up in conversation at least once. Since when do you two need to know everything about my life and everyone I know? Harsh. Guess we're not as close as I thought we were. And there I was thinking we'd be BFFs forever. That was bad of me. You know that last F stands for forever, right? Saying BFFs forever is totally redundant. Don't change the subject by correcting my English. That is such a Felix move. No, you did not just call us Felix. I adore him. And I think I'm gonna romance him. But you did not just call me Felix. Rip me, I guess. Hey, never compare me to him. I mean, Kat's not wrong. Getting a new roommate is no minor development. It just came as a surprise when I saw him this morning. Exactly. If I suddenly got a mysterious roommate, you two'd be the first to know. I tell you all about whatever's going on in my life, don't I? In excruciating amounts of detail, yes. I love Lucas. Lucas is top tier best friend. Can you date her? That was a burn to end all burns. Excuse me. I still haven't forgotten that harrowing story about your drunk babysitter and the naked floors. Ugh, nope. That's old news. You don't need to hear that story again. I want to hear about your roommate. I could tell Kat and Lucas won't let up on this. Can't tell them the truth, so... What can I say about Enoch and I know each other that won't seem... Or excuse me. What can I say about how Enoch and I know each other that won't seem suspicious? His name's Enoch, and he's my cousin. He's my pen pal. He's my pen pal! Cousin, I would know more info. He's an old friend. They would be like, why the fuck haven't you brought him up before? He's my pen pal. Pen pal is far enough away. Right? I think so. He's my pen pal. He's my pen pal? Well, can you say it with a little more confidence, Reaper? You go. He's my pen pal? Like, you know, like, why the fuck are you questioning it? He is or he's not. Your pen pal. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yep, we've been writing letters to each other for the last 5 to 6 years. People still write letters? Wouldn't an email have been easier? Enoch probably has no idea what an email is, let alone how to send and receive one. Hell, he probably doesn't even know what letters and pen pals are either. Fuck! Okay, the first things we teach him when we get home tonight. Letters, pen pals. We are pen pals. Don't knock the classic pen and paper method, alright? It fleshes out the authenticity of the experience, to do it how our ancestors would have. In the chat, just let me know, have you ever had a pen pal? Because I have. I've had like 3 in my life. Did you send your letters via carrier pigeon too? Oh, har. But since when have you been the type to write letters? You've never mentioned a pen pal before, let alone that you were writing letters to begin with. Now we find out you've been doing this for 5 to 6 years. God, I told them everything. Lucas is like, any answer I give, Lucas is gonna know. Fuck. I'm sure I must have mentioned it at, some point. You probably put it in the back of your mind and forgot. It's like a tiny little thing. Ah, yeah, Reaper has a pen pal. Never gonna meet them. Oh, showed up one day. Cool. Lucas doesn't look particularly convinced. If anything, he looks twice as suspicious. Kat, however, seems as oblivious as always. I like Kat, though. So, where's he from? Where's who from? Your infamous pen pal, Enoch. Where's he from? I'm also curious to know where Enoch's from. To not understand the concept behind a handshake? Yeah, what did they do instead? I'm not sure. I never asked in my letters because I never thought I would meet them in person because I didn't even fucking know aliens were a legitimate thing. Well, you have to at least know where he's from, right? All I had to do was teach Enoch how to shake someone's hand. One of the most basic interactions two humans could have with one another. Yet for some inane reason, I didn't, and now I'm stuck in this pickle. In all those stupid movies he's been watching, did not a single one feature a scene of two characters shaking hands? He comes from... Why are you talking weird? I'm not talking weird. Why are you talking weird? I'm not talking weird. Why are you talking weird? I'm not talking weird. You're the one that's talking weird. You're weird. You. Right. Do you not know where he's from? No, I do. He's from... I forgot the name. I can't pronounce the name. Sexalia. They're gonna Google it. This would be honest. This would be good because then if they ever asked him, he would know and he would just say, "Oh yeah, I'm from Sexalia." But if they go and they Google this, they're gonna be like, "Sexalia is not a place. What the fuck? I can't pronounce the name." Kind of want to say the real name though. Totes had pen pals, okay. And Sleepy sends letters. Sleepy sends me letters for D&D too. I had pen pals. They were really fun when I was younger. Now I send postcards. Yeah, send postcards nowadays, right, Totes? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the real name. That way, like, just that way some of our information lines up, right? That's what I'm thinking. Sexalia. Zawadia? Did I seriously just say that? Yes, you did. And it was the best decision because actually thinking about it now, they don't know how to say it. They don't know how to spell it. They can't Google it. I'm gonna put all my money on that. Oh, no. I knew you meant your other wife. I know what you meant. But I'm saying, like, you send lots of letters and stuff in the mail. An undiscoverable inhabitable planet hiding in our solar system. And I just blurted its official name out loud. It's not like it'd ring any alarm bells though, right? If Earth hasn't discovered aliens yet, then the name of an alien planet should be meaningless to everyone, including Lucas and Kat. Never heard of it. You're sure it's on the map? Positive. It's just not very well known or well documented. Huh. Okay then. You really don't know how long he's staying with you though? What's he even here for? Can't exactly say I don't know that either. How are they coming up with this many questions? He's on vacation, run away from home, working here. He's on vacation. He ran away from home. No, he's working here. How is he working here? And like, I didn't say he's working earlier. He's on vacation. He's a tourist. He's a tourist, so he's on vacation. I've connected the dots. You haven't connected shit. I've connected them. He's on vacation. He's on vacation. He's spending it here instead of anywhere else? What's wrong with San Angeles? Nothing. But wouldn't he rather spend his vacation traveling the world or doing something adventurous? That's what I'd do. Not everyone lives for adventure like you, Kat. Lucas and Kat are mercifully quiet for a couple minutes as we return to our meals. I poke at my mashed potatoes, which are too dry and gravyless for my liking. Silence doesn't last. Is he cute? Kat! Aw, you're blushing. Yeah, because you asked me an embarrassing question. Trust me, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for you. You get together with this Enoch guy. Oh my god, the face and the line. Luke, okay, all of these characters have been, in the very short time that I've known them, fleshed out beautifully. I love them. I love this cast too much. Too fucking much. They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I love it! Wholesome Wraith, yes! Precisely. Very funny, you two. I can't help but ponder the question now that Kat's put it into my head. Do I think Enoch's cute? I suppose it's a natural question to ask, but... Excuse me. I suppose it's a natural question to ask. Kat and Lucas don't know he's an alien for one thing. But also, alien or not, Enoch's still a guy. Aside from the purple skin and red eyes, which was actually more attractive than, you know, like the human disguise he had going on, he's mostly humanoid, so it's not that weird, is it? That being said, whether he looks human or not, there's no getting around the fact that he's not human. Mom, Dad, meet my boyfriend Enoch. He's an alien from outer space. Cool, right? Check out his gnarly purple tentacles. Yeah, not exactly the easiest boyfriend to introduce to your parents. It's not a lot better than mine. Hey, Mom, Dad, meet my boyfriend, who doesn't really speak the same language as us and, you know, picks up about 20% of the words that I say. But don't worry, I pick up only about 20% of the words that he says. So, you know, together we've got about 40%, which is very... No, we've got about 10% if you think about the two languages. It was a very hard sell there, too. Very lucky. You're cute, and you're very nice to my mom. My mom came over to Japan, and my partner took her to a convenience store, Konbini. Just them. Just them. And my mom came back as happy as could be, and I don't know what he did. I don't know if he did anything. He just won her over with that alone. But yeah, introducing an alien... I don't know if I could introduce Garrus Vakarian to my parents. How would I introduce Garrus Vakarian to my parents? Wholesome Wraith has me questioning things now. Wait a second. Does he have tentacles? Okay, now we get into another place. Now we're getting into another part of this. Don't most aliens have tentacles? Or is that just a stereotype? Enoch might be insulted if I ask. After all, he took offense when I told him aliens were typically portrayed in movies as grotesque creatures that abduct cows and probe people's... God damn it, Kat. She's been staring into space for a while now. Is she still thinking about what I said? You really caught her off guard. Sure, Enoch can be gullible and clingy, but he has a big heart and is very affectionate. What's not to like? I generally haven't paid much attention to him looks-wise, though. At least, Not until this very moment. Plus, whenever he's home, he's purple, and that makes it a little hard to think of him as cute, doesn't it? Earth to Reaper. Hello. Sorry, what? Come on, Reaper. Quit stalling. Is he cute or not? The people demand answers. All Cat asked was if I thought Enoch was cute. It's a yes or no question. Why am I overthinking this? Honestly, yeah, kind of. Not my type. Oh my god. Not the type I'm going for this round. He is cute though. Okay, chat. You were here last week. Do you think Enoch is cute? Yes or no in the chat. Enoch cute. The people want to know. It's me, I'm people. I do, but I might be biased. That's fair. You are allowed to be biased. Okay, Wholesome Wraith for you. Do you think he's the cutest out of the 3 romance options you've given us in the game? That's your question. Do you think, if you had to rank them, is he number 1? Aw, Toad, that's adorable. I fear you saying he's cute would mean the others expect you to date him. I mean, he's alright. I don't know, though. He's Pixels. Pixels can be cute. All of my husbandos, waifus, and partners are well, except for that one, are Pixels. He is kind of cute. He would be my second. But I think I'm gonna say I really want to go for Felix. I really like Felix. If I had to rank in terms of cuteness, yes, he is number 1. That doesn't mean he's my fave, though. Got you, okay? Okay. I mean, one of the others got a really fucking good story. Okay. I'm gonna say not my type. Because I'm gonna go for Felix this round. The round I go for Enoch is, I will say he is cute, but this one, not my type. Apparently I go for, enemies to lovers shit. He's not my type. Not that he's not good looking or anything. I've just never thought of him that way until you literally asked me. So I feel like any answer I give is going to be in the moment and not really based on good thinking. Boo, that's a disappointing answer. Now who will I use the "and they were roommates" line on? Try someone who's actually dating their roommate? What a revolutionary idea, Reaper. Why didn't I think of that? Say, Lucas, since Reaper's a spoil sport, you answer for her. Is her roommate cute? Why are you asking me? Because you've seen him too, so you be the judge. Not that I was paying attention, but fine. If it'll sate your curiosity, then no, he isn't. Oh god, okay, now, okay, he's being cute. I thought he was being jealous, and I was like, oh no, he's just being a dork. In fact, he's hideous. Ugh, spoil sports, both of you. The facial expressions on these sprites are really well done, by the way. I really enjoy that. Stuck in the last period of the day, my thoughts wander back to Enoch once more. I wonder what he's up to right now. Did he stick to his word and go no further than he was supposed to? Is he safe at home? He couldn't have gotten hurt, could he? Or got lost on the way back, spent the last several hours wandering the streets searching for his way home? Oh man, get it together, Reaper. Get it together! I've never been such a worrywart before. I guess I'm still a little freaked out, even after a week of letting it sink in that I live with an alien roommate. And don't forget, it counts for 1/3 of your grade, so work hard on this. What? Wait, what's she talking about? That group project we're meant to do before the end of the year, remember? You've got until this Wednesday to choose your partners, so if you haven't already, start thinking. You heard her. Want to group up? Was there ever any doubt? With our powers combined, there's no way we don't knock this dumb project out of the park. Yeah, then we're gonna take our perfect score and go shove it in Metal Mouth's big smug and remember, this is a two-man project. Oh, two-man project, right? So if they're gonna be partners, I'm gonna be stuck with, you know, Felix? It's like there's only one. It's like there's only one bet. This is great trope. I love it. Yes. Can't. You're right. You're right. You guys can't do the "and they were roommates" line, but I will be able to tell our future children, yeah, your dad and I hated each other. And I'm here for it, okay? I love that shit. I'm 23, dang, I wish I was 23 again. Dawn, good evening, how are you? Oh, good evening, sir. How's your week been? Say what now? Excuse me. Class dismissed. Oh, right. Forgot about that part. 2 people max? That means... Yep.
That's hot. That's sexy. Fucking do it.
Oh, this is what I meant, by the way. Oh my god. I'm 23, dang, I wish I was 23 again, and they've subscribed for 23 months! Dawn. You're just gonna like super polish this. I feel like you just resubbed the other day, dude. You have to like super polish your scythe really quick. There you go. Ah, Dawn, 20, almost a whole fucking year, my friend. 2 years. Wow, I'm a dumbass. Almost 2 years. I'm a dumbass. Flex! Dawn, you're not on camera, but I want you to do this flex with me because we deserve this. We deserve this 23 months flex. You ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Flex! Oh, yeah. Sheesh. Hydronaut, why the hell did you make me do that on stream? Your dad and I hated each other. What a love story. Look, every story I write also is just an enemies to lovers, okay? Or like, you know, not even like a fighting enemies, but just a I don't like you and I don't like you. Like, it hits me in all the good feels, okay? Dawn being like, yeah, I resubbed to you a month ago, you dumbass. I'm flexing, see the stress in my face? No more work this week? Hell yeah, Dawn. Relax, sit back, relax, my friend. Chat with us. Enjoy the time off, you deserve the break. A heavy mood settles over the 3 of us. Looks like this town ain't big enough for the 3 of us. We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors like a Western, aren't we? Oh my fucking god. This is so cute. Certainly seems so. Guys? One of us has to go. Guys? There's only one way for us to settle this. She reaches into her bag. What are you? We'll have to settle this with a vote. Aw, I wanted them all to get in on it and do like a rock, paper, scissors thing, but a vote works too. Just started working, so I'm gonna lurk. No problem. Hi, Janelle. I hope you have a really good day. I hope work goes well, my friend. I hope it ends quickly. I feel like that's all I want is that work ends quickly. But I appreciate the lurk nonetheless. Oh my god, the music dropped and then came in. Yes, I love for any future devs, music cutting in and out can just like make your game a million times better, in my opinion, because Imperial Grace does that too, and I commented on that. And did her choice, did the music drop out? I can't remember off the top of my head, Totes. But that's always a really good like mood setter if you need it in a game, I feel. Kat withdraws a notepad from her bag, tears out 3 sheaves of paper, and hands them out to each of us. Are we really doing this? Kat, any better ideas? No. Just write down the name of the person you want to kick out of the group. Fair and square. Why couldn't it just be a group of 3? If we can't all work together, then there's not much of a choice. A vote is the fairest way to determine the odd one out. How am I expected to choose between my 2 best friends, though? No matter who I pick, I'll be hurting one of them. Is this like when the sidewalk's only wide enough for 2 people, so one of us has to walk behind the others? Me, I always have to walk in the back. This is why I don't have a lot of friends, because I don't do groups of friends. I do singular friends, or I do like I always get stuck in the back. That's why I like being partners with someone. Always. I don't like the 3 because I always get in the back and I never feel like I'm important enough to be in the front too. There's 12. I guess after this, we'll all know which one of us is that person. Vote Kat out, vote Lucas out, vote yourself out. Okay, I like that. You can vote yourself. I'm gonna vote myself out because I want to be working with Felix. I'm gonna vote myself out. I'm playing big brain here. You think you need strategy for, Elden Ring and all that? No. You need strategy for Otomes. That's what you need strategy for. Vote yourself out so then I can go be with another partner. Big brain. For no reason whatsoever, I find myself inexplicably writing down my own name, folding up my vote, and handing it to Kat. Ahem. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave this dumb project immediately. I'll read the votes. She unfolds the first piece of paper. First vote, Kat. Kat, how dare one of you vote for me? Isn't that the whole point of holding a vote? Next vote, Lucas. There will be blood. And last vote, Reaper? We are tied? Did you guys vote for each? They voted for each other because they wanted to be with me. Oh! Guys, oh my god. I was chosen. I was the front pair this time. They had, just from their reactions, they had to have voted for each other. They wanted me to be standing in the front with them. This only happens in fucking games. Only in games. What happens now? I don't know. I never anticipated a tie. Who'd you all vote for? I voted for you. Wait, you did? I voted for you too. Knew it. Then, who voted for... They turn in unison to stare at me, bewildered. Reaper, did you vote for yourself? I hang my head. Yeah, I did. You voted for yourself? For what? Why not? Why? Why not? Why though? Honestly, I have no idea. I guess I thought it'd be funny. What? We couldn't have come up with a stupid excuse like, hey, I didn't want to hurt my friend's feelings by voting one of them out. No, I had to say I thought it would be funny. Reaps! I need you to read the room a little bit, honey. Just the tiniest bit, I need you to read the fucking room. Sorry, moving something around here. You can't vote for yourself. That screws up the whole vote. So, now what do we do? Let's just put this on hold for now, okay? In the meantime, I've got soccer practice to get to. I'll see you tomorrow. Soccer. Yeah, that fits her, I think. Just like that, Kat scoops up the rest of our votes and bounds out of the classroom. Lucas turns back to me. Walk me to the subway? Sure thing, buddy. Pal. Shove you into the friend zone. Lucas and I leave school together. He takes the subway home, so most days we walk and talk until we part ways at the station. We spend the next 10 minutes discussing the latest video games and which streamers. But eventually he falls silent. Wait a second, I'll copy this. I'm gonna let that, but that's from Please Don't Waste Guys Getting Laid after that lame duck response. Don't judge who gets laid after responses, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Wholesome Wraith, ayy. We spend the next 10 minutes, and eventually he falls silent. That isn't uncommon with Lucas, but we've been friends long enough that I can tell the difference between his usual comfortable silences and when he actually has something on his mind. Hey, I need to grab dinner for me and Enoch. Wanna tag along? Lead the way. Sound like I walked into a convenience store here. Oh no, Dawn, you're good. I just gotta be careful with what words I let through. You're fine, don't worry about it. You guys, if Automod gets you, you're not gonna get banned. Like, you guys are totally fine. We step into the nearest convenience store. What are you looking for? The cheapest pre-made dinners I can find. Having budgeting problems? What I do have is a roommate seemingly intent on bankrupting me in the shortest time possible. Do you have any idea how much food I've bought or cooked for him in the last week alone? Can he cook his own meals? No, because I'm scared he's gonna burn down the kitchen. Sorry, the thought of Enoch cooking brings up bad memories. Let's just say him having full run of the kitchen isn't the best idea. Lucas shuffles along behind me as I wander down the aisle of ready-made meals. Ooh, this sounds good. Chicken rice with carrots and cucumbers? Well, it's dirt cheap, so I guess it'll do. Grabbing 2 cartons, I head to the counter, where a small queue awaits. So, wanna tell me what's going on with you? What's going on with me? You look like you have something on your mind. There's no getting anything past you, is there? Fine. There's something I want to ask you. It's not another question about Enoch, is it? I think I can handle another game of 20 questions about Enoch's fake life story. And there's this movie coming out in theaters tomorrow. It's not new or anything. It's been around for like 3 years now. Why is it back in theaters then? I'm getting to that. It's because the sequel's coming out in a couple of weeks. It's some publicity campaign thing. They're re-releasing the first movie in theaters so people can watch it before the sequel. Tickets are free and it's a limited time event. I never watched the first movie in theaters or otherwise, so I'd like to, before the sequel comes out. Supposedly, the director's films are known for good animation and storytelling, and yeah. I just thought, I mean, that we could. Adorable. Fuck! What is it? What is it with devs these days? You guys make I want to date every character. I used to not have that problem. I used to have like, you know, multiple options and like, you know, I want one. Just one. And now you've made them all interesting. You've made them all like... I'm still going Felix. But I didn't think I was gonna fall for Lucas. And he's just kind of adorable. And... why would you do this to me? Why would you do this? Fuck! And also, I don't know if he knows it, but he's basically asking us on a date. He's asking us on a date. And it's just adorable in and of itself. I don't... Yeah. Yeah. He's stumbling over his words in a rush to get them out. A behavioral trait of his I'm all too familiar with. I know this is a super long-winded way of asking, but I was wondering if perhaps you'd like to see it with me? Watch a movie for free? I don't see the downside. What's it called? Is something wrong? Lucas sighs. Considering all the teasing he's made at Kat's expense for being a drama queen, it's ironic he's now milking the suspense for all it's worth. I won't laugh. Come on, tell me. I watch Star Wars, like, you know, the whole thing once a month, even the last 3 movies, and I hate those. It's an anime movie called Amorous Apartments. Fuck yeah, I love anime! Let's go! It's kinda, sorta, like a romantic comedy. Romantic comedies are awesome! We don't bash romantic comedies! Maybe that's not something you guys watch, but I don't know. You don't have to see it with me if you don't want to. Even though we've known each other for years, Lucas still gets uncomfortable broaching topics with me that he thinks are awkward or embarrassing. Since when are romantic comedies or anime movies gender specific? I just don't want you getting the wrong idea. 2 people watching a romantic movie together. At first glance, it wouldn't be amiss for people to assume we were on a date. Lucas, this is why I didn't want to ask you in front of Kat. I doubt I'd ever hear the end of it from her. Plus, I'm sure she thinks movies like these are total cringe. If it's not action or horror, she's asleep within seconds. So, what do you say? Will you go with me? Yeah, maybe it's not a date. Maybe I jumped the gun because of the theme of the game. But he's still adorable and I'm still falling. It's nice of Lucas to ask, because obviously he's extremely embarrassed. He barely got the name of the movie out. That being said, does this even sound like something I'd want to watch? I could just agree to it for Lucas's sake. It's not like I'm paying for a ticket. Agree to go, not my cup of tea. No, we're gonna go. It is my cup of tea. I'm gonna go. I know it's probably gonna set me on like, I could date any of them at this point. I still really want Felix, but I could date any of them at this point and be happy. We're gonna go. Why not? After all, it is free. I'll just get them all to love me. Harem life. There we go. Harem life, best life. Let's go, Dawn. Cool. If the reviews are to be trusted, it'll be great. Let's say we meet at the cinema tomorrow around 7? Sounds like a plan. You two done talking? You're holding up the line. Oh, sorry. When I return home, I find Enoch lying on the floor, legs propped up on the couch and arms outstretched overhead. Stretched overhead, excuse me. Clutching the remote in one hand, he's switching through channels on TV at random, clearly bored out of his mind. As soon as he hears the door close, he leaps to his feet and runs over with a big smile, not unlike how a dog might greet their owner after a long day of work. She's watched way too many movies. Too many movies, honey! Sorry. Readjusting. Welcome home, honey. That's too high for him, sorry. I'm working on him. What? Isn't that a thing people say to welcome someone home? Yeah, but that's like between lovers. Well, I love you, Reaper, so I don't see what's the problem. Oh, I don't think he means love in that way, Reaper. Chill. Chill. I wasn't expecting that. Enoch, I'm not sure how it works on Zexalia, but here on Earth, we don't throw words like love or honey around so carelessly. I thought honey was a term of endearment for humans. Doesn't it mean something sweet? Yes, but that's a term reserved for family or couples and maybe even really close friends? I gesture between us for emphasis. I'm not sure if our relationship counts. I thought we were friends. Are we not? We are! We're just not close enough to use the word love. What about your friend Lucas? You said he was your best friend. Do you love him? Well, I obviously care about Lucas. You could say I love him, but like strictly as a friend. That doesn't mean I call him honey in public or tell him I love him. Never mind how I'd feel, he'd never be comfortable with that. But we're not in public right now, are we? So why can't I tell you that I love you? I love you because you're special to me, Reaper. You're my very first Earthling. First Earthling? The first Earthling I've ever met. Just like how I'm the first alien you've ever met. That makes our relationship special, doesn't it? Okay, fair enough. I obviously can't say that about anyone else. You've also given me a place to stay, food to eat. You didn't report me to your human authorities. You've been teaching me the ways of your people. See? You've done so much for me. That's why I say I love you. Okay, he's coming from a good place. He is like a little golden retriever, though. Oh, thank you, Enoch. He really says the sweetest things sometimes. But all this talk of love is a little much. Do you not love me then? Have I badly misjudged the nature of our relationship? It's not that. Love is just a very, very broad term to use, and it's typically reserved for someone you have strong feelings for. You don't have strong feelings for me? Feelings of friendship, sure. I just don't know if I'd call it love. I don't understand. Friendship, love, what's the difference? I love you because you're my closest friend on Earth. Okay, more like my only friend, but it still counts, and it doesn't change the way I feel about you. This is sounding more and more like I'm rejecting an actual love confession. Enoch, I do feel strongly about you, just not romantically. So, you do not love me because we're not romantically involved? Like a couple? Why don't we become a couple then? Again, not something to be thrown around lightly. We've known each other for a week, tops. But in one of your aunt's movies, this princess married someone she'd known for less than a day. If they can do that on Earth, why can't we? That's a cartoon, Enoch. Please tell me you're not relying on cartoons to learn about humanity. I don't know if maybe they seem realistic to an alien, but I wouldn't look to movies with talking cars, fighting pandas, and secret agent penguins for an accurate depiction of the real world. Wait, you mean the secret agent penguins aren't real? My whole life has been a lie. You mean people don't spontaneously break out into song the moment they find their soulmate? No, and they don't, and it's kind of sad. They should. No? Yeah, I thought that was weird too. I still don't think we need to be a couple in order to love one another. I was fine showing my fellow Zexalians affection back home. I love you, whether or not we're a couple, Reaper. And while you may not love me now, that doesn't mean we can't reach that stage in our relationship eventually. Hey, Enoch, how much do you know about how romance works? Like, in general? I think I know the basics. I have to admit my curiosity is piqued now. Okay, in that case, how much do you know about dating, kissing, the birds? Wow! We went 0 to 60 in 3 options. Smile away, boys. Smile and wave. We just gonna keep things simple with our little baby boy here. What do you know about dating? Dating? Do you know how it works on Earth? Well, your aunt's movies have provided a lot of knowledge on the topic. For someone who chose not to marry in order to focus on her career, Aunt Josephine is a surprising sucker for romance. The last thing I need is for Enoch to base his knowledge of romantic relationships on Earth off of her trashy rom-coms. So, what do you think counts as a romantic gesture on Earth? Giving a girl flowers. But why always a girl? I've yet to see someone give flowers to a boy. It's not really a cultural norm to give boys flowers. I'm sure it still happens, it's just not seen as often. I want to make sure that I don't like blow your guys' eardrums or anything.
People who have male partners, you should go buy the flowers one day. Just do it. Just go buy the flowers. Just do it. And if they like it, great. And if they don't, then you'll never do it again. But you can say that you bought them flowers. Go buy the flowers. Go. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Go. Pause. Go. I'm literally waiting for you to go to the goddamn store and buy your partner flowers. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that everyone went to go get flowers. I'm hoping you paused the video, and you went to go get flowers. I'm hoping here. Everyone deserves flowers, is all I'm saying. That's disappointing. Why? Do you want to receive flowers? Well, why not? They're pretty, smell nice, and brighten up even the dullest of rooms with a bit of color. Aww. He gestures pointedly at the flowers on the coffee table, then over to Aunt Jo's balcony garden. Is there another instance of humans gatekeeping signs of affection again? Boys can't receive flowers because it'd be weird or blah, blah, blah. Is this? Okay, let me completely redo that again. Is this another instance of humans gatekeeping signs of affections again? Boys can't receive flowers because it'd be weird or something? Humans are complicated. Seems simple to me. If flowers make for a nice gift, why not give them to someone you like? I don't see why it has to be more complicated than that. The potentially historic nature of this conversation suddenly hits me with full force. I'm chatting with an alien about his thoughts on human culture and romance, like we're just two friends meeting for a casual Sunday brunch. Sociologists worldwide would kill to be in my position. Besides giving flowers, what else do you know about? Taking someone to dinner? Just so you know, that would definitely work on me. I know it would, you glutton. As they say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to my heart is through my stomach, okay? Sushi. Just go give me a platter of sushi, and I'm good. I'm yours. Well, I would be if I was single. Sorry, guys. Is that another one of your confusing English sayings, or do you mean that literally? It's an old proverb people used to preach about wooing men by providing them with good food. just men? I suppose it alludes to the fact that women in the old days had to cook and clean to keep their husbands happy. That proverb might be more problematic than I realized, come to think of it. You can always fix it by changing it to, the way to a person's heart is through their stomach. Problem solved. Wouldn't that make life so much easier? Like I said, humans are complicated. I slump onto the couch, exhausted. Enoch plops down next to me. So, what's for dinner? Are you making burgers again? Nice try, but no. Then, pizza? Fish and chips? Steak? Club sandwiches? Ramen? No to all of that. I bought us a couple pre-made dinners. Yes! What? Pre-made dinners. They're meals you microwave and eat on the spot. Sorry, Enoch. Can't eat gourmet all the time, you know? I'm not getting next month's allowance till the end of the week, so we have to make do. Digging around in my bag, I take out the 2 small cartons and hand one to him. Enoch's brow furrows with suspicion as he reads off the packaging. Chicken rice with... I can go back to his voice. Chicken rice with carrots and cucumbers, pre-made, microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, and consume within 2 hours of purchase. What is this? It's dinner. Honestly, it doesn't look terrible for a cheap meal. But... Enoch makes a sad little whining noise and slumps over in disappointment. I pat him on the back as I head into the kitchen with both cartons. Excuse me, guys. Hydrate. Gotta hydrate myself. A few seconds later, he gets up and joins me. Your friend Lucas didn't seem to like me very much today. What makes you say that? He didn't seem all that interested in talking to me. He barely answered any of my questions. Guess I didn't give Enoch enough credit this morning. He did pick up on Lucas's closed-off demeanor after all. I was only trying to be friendly. Did I not make a good first impression? Oh no. He hates me, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. But he definitely doesn't like me, right? Lucas doesn't dislike you? How do I get him to like me then? Well, I do have some pointers. For starters, give him a little space to breathe next time. Space to breathe? Was I taking up too much of his air? You were advancing menacingly towards him like a hungry customer approaching on an all-you-can-eat buffet table that tends to turn people off. You also asked him like 50 questions in the span of 20 seconds. Can't blame the guy for getting overwhelmed. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I sense Enoch's still crestfallen about his failure to bond with Lucas, so I try to cheer him up. Look, it's not entirely your fault. Lucas isn't comfortable around strangers. He takes a while to warm up to someone new. So, what you're saying is, I should spend more time with him to get him to like me? I shrug as I put our meals into the microwave. That depends on if you ever see him again. Lucas is a private person, though. He doesn't go out of his way to meet new people unless he really wants to, or he knows they share some common interests. I don't mean I don't mention the third route to befriending Lucas, being as persistent as possible, because I feel like he would do that. Enoch would totally do that. That's how Kat did it, and I imagine it's how Enoch would do it too. My only concern is that the more time Enoch spends around other humans, especially my friends, the likelier it is that he'll blow his cover. But I can still get Lucas to like me eventually, right? I want to be friends with your friends, Reaper. That way we can all hang out together, and I can talk to another human being who isn't you. Not that there's anything wrong with your company, of course. Besides, I trust your judgment. Anyone you'd be friends with would have to be good people too.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really have good judgment most of the time, but with people, yes. Since we're on this topic, you should know I had to cover for you at school today. Now that they know you exist, my friends were asking a ton of questions about you. You had to cover me? Why? I told you I don't get cold. You don't need to cover me with anything. As I was saying, I had to make up a bunch of stuff about you. If you ever get to spend time with them, we'd need to keep your story straight. Excuse me, I keep yawning. Today was a long day. Apologies, everyone. Keep my story straight? Can a story even be curved to begin with? All your aunt's books are so thick and hard to bend. You're adorable. I don't really understand, but does this mean I can meet your friends? It's inevitable they'll come over at some point. Kat was extremely enthusiastic about meeting you. You want me to meet a cat? I mean, that's okay too. I was hoping to make more human friends, but I do think your earthling animals are very adorable. Cat's not a cat. Cat's a girl. The cat isn't a cat? I don't understand. Is this some sort of earthling riddle? No, you don't. Cat's a human. Her name's Cat. And she's definitely not an animal. You should see her out on the soccer field, though. That girl is an absolute menace to play against. Your friend is a menace? Isn't that a bad thing? Look, when my friends eventually come over, you'll get your chance to spend time with them. Awesome! I can't wait! But before we get too carried away, something I want to ask you. I've been dreading this conversation, but if this roommate arrangement is going to continue, then this has to happen sooner rather than later. Yeah. That's a really nice piece. When I first saw Enoch that fateful Sunday night, I'd been terrified. Although I tried to deny it, I'd known right away that he wasn't human. No human had purple skin and demonic red eyes, and they definitely didn't parachute down onto random people's balconies at night. I didn't really have a plan in mind when I agreed to let him stay. I didn't even know why he'd come to Earth in the first place, and I still don't. Enoch dodges the question every time I bring it up. Even though he's been fascinated by all things Earth related, I haven't gotten the sense he dislikes his home planet. In fact, there are times he talks about Zexalia with such longing in his voice, he almost sounds homesick. So then, why did he leave and come to Earth? Though I've tried not to think about it, it's crossed my mind more than once that he might have come to Earth for nefarious purposes. That's a stereotypical plotline with aliens, isn't it? I put that thought to rest pretty quickly when I realized how much of a goofball he is. But what if it's an act? What if he's here to gather intel on Earth so his alien buddies can invade us? By letting him stay with me and not reporting him to the authorities, would I somehow be enabling his plans to conquer the human race? Reaper, you wanted to ask me something? Right. Enoch, listen. What I'm going to ask you is important, and I need a proper answer. No evasion, no excuses. The truth. Since I'm your roommate and I'm keeping you safe, I think I have the right to know this. Enoch, why are you here? I'm here because you're microwaving my dinner, Reaper. No, not in the kitchen! Why are you here on Earth? Why did you come to Earth in the first place? Enoch stiffens. Look of concern that briefly crosses his face would have been imperceptible had I not been observing him closely for his reaction. What made you leave home, Enoch? I hold my breath, awaiting his response. Well, Ah! Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't angry, I was just scared. Ah! Oh, our food's done. okay, I'm starving. You little shit. He's adorable, but you little shit. I literally said, don't change the conversation. The microwave does not mean the conversation has changed. The music does not mean the conversation has changed. In his haste to avoid answering, Enoch rushes to open the microwave. Enoch, wait, it's hot, you'll... Enoch, are you alright? Are you okay? Are you hurt? He takes both meals out completely unharmed. That's right, he doesn't get hot. There's no fucking way he gets burned. Just kidding. Fuck you. Well, we've taught him how to joke, apparently. He gets human humor. Badly, but he gets it. Oh, don't do that. I'm an alien, remember? My skin doesn't burn. We sit down to eat. Pointedly ignoring me, Enoch starts scarfing down his food, caring not about scalding his tongue like a human might, nor about the bland taste in comparison to the meals we've had in the past. Enoch? Yes, Reaper? Still haven't answered my question. Yes, about that. He lowers his fork, eyes darting around the room as if determined to look anywhere except at me. Well, I've always wanted to visit Earth. I told you that, didn't I? Yeah, but is that really the only reason? You sometimes talk as if you don't believe you'll ever go back home. Well, I won't. Actually, it's more so that I can't. Not anytime soon, anyway. Why not? He hesitates, as if trying to think of some way to avoid answering. When that fails, sensing I won't take silence as an answer, he relents. I left home because my home planet is at war right now. Can't say I saw that coming! War? You mean a legitimate, invasive, guns-blazing kind of war? Are there other types of war on Earth? No, I just didn't expect to hear about something so human taking place on your world. Though I shouldn't be surprised. Something like war is pretty universal. I don't like talking about it. The important thing is, Zexalia isn't safe anymore. That's why I fled. I had to go somewhere safe, and I picked Earth. Because I've always wanted to visit. But you could have gone to a different... But you could have gone to a different planet if you wanted. I could have. Would you rather I had? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm happy you're here, Enoch. Aw, thanks. I'm happy I'm here too. So, Enoch claims to have no ulterior motives for coming to Earth. Provided I believe him and don't yet have reason not to, I can put some of my unfounded worries of an alien invasion to rest. And yet, this news about Zexalia being at war troubles me too. Does that mean there are other refugees fleeing his planet in search of new homes? If Enoch can find his way to Earth, so can others. What if they're not all as friendly as he is? Is Earth about to receive an influx of aliens here not for invasion, but refuge? Enoch, who's your planet at war with? How bad is it? Can you never go back, or... Hey, this show is boring. What else is on? Enoch snatches up the remote, quick to change both the topic of the conversation and the channel. The TV cuts now to the evening news, and a familiar image pops up on screen behind two news anchors. A week has passed since the sighting of a mysterious unidentified object flying over San Angeles last Sunday evening. No official explanation has surfaced as of yet, but rumors and conspiracy theories continue to spread like wildfire on Shreddit and Litter. Reaper, look, it's my spaceship! His what? The blurry image on screen shows a bright orange speck hurtling through the night sky. Sure enough, it's Enoch's out-of-control spaceship, frozen in time on its ill-fated path to mid-air self-destruction. Is it really, as is the popular theory, a UFO? A shooting star falling out of the sky? A military drone spinning out of control? The possibilities are endless, and citywide interest is still going strong. They're still talking about this? Move on already! Please do, I don't want anyone looking too deep into this and stumbling upon the truth. It's funny. Any other time I'd scoff at these crackpot theories, as I'm sure many are doing at this very moment. Yet, for once, the most ludicrous theory is actually the correct one. See, Enoch, this is why I was so apprehensive about letting you wander around on your own. It's been a week, yet people are still talking about your disastrous arrival on Earth. Even so, what's the big deal? People can speculate all they want. They still won't find me. Yeah, but why take the risk? I don't want anyone getting any ideas about conducting a proper investigation into the events of last week. If someone saw that you parachuting onto my balcony, or if someone found the remains of your ship... I frown as an alarming thought hits me. Speaking of which, is that something we should be concerned about? My ship? It exploded, didn't it? Whatever was left of it must have crashed somewhere. That's a good point, actually. This is only occurring to you now. I could say the same to you. My mind is already racing with new, increasingly frightening possibilities. Any random citizen could have stumbled upon the wreckage of Enoch's ship in the last week, and he didn't think this could be an issue? Don't worry, Reaper. I'm sure it's fine. Probably. Enoch, as usual, brushes my concerns aside with a casual, unbothered ease that's grown on me now as equal parts endearing and aggravating. Even if someone found my ship, they wouldn't recognize it as anything abnormal. How can you be so sure? Because only an alien like me can see our technology for what it really is. We're not in any danger of being discovered by Earthlings, not unless they've learned how to locate and operate Zexalian tech. Enoch must have seen the hesitation on my face, because he can tell I am not convinced. If it bothers you so much, I can show you what I mean. His smile turns sly. I think I know where it landed. If you take me out tonight, I'll show you. Take you out? Yeah, I want to see what the neighborhood's like at night. Haven't had your fill of walking around yet? How was it, by the way? Walking home today, I mean. It was fun. I did as you said and didn't go anywhere I wasn't supposed to. I stuck to the streets and enjoyed the freedom of walking among humans. It was surprisingly liberating. The point is, I haven't been out at night yet, and as they say, there's no time like the present. Wow, you used that phrase perfectly. Color me impressed. There's a color called impressed? Where's it on the rainbow? And you ruined it. So can we go? But I got homework, buddy. Which is better, doing homework or spending time with your alien roommate? That's not fair. You know that's not even a choice. I can't just not to do my homework. Last time I handed in an assignment late, Felix didn't shut up about it for 2 whole weeks. I'm not saying to not do your homework. All I'm saying is, I do it now, but you can always do later. You make a compelling point. As always. So can we? Of all people, an alien is convincing me to procrastinate on my homework. That has to count for something, right? Take Enoch out, do homework. Well, if I don't do my homework, Felix is gonna have to, talk to me. Come on, let's take this dork outside. If I don't relent now, you'll never stop bugging me about it. Might as well get it over with. Yeah! We can't take too long, though. We won't. I promise. Thanks, Reaper. We'll pass by the park on our way back, right? Sure. Why? You'll see. Why is he being all mysterious? I pack up our leftovers as Enoch rushes to get changed. Ready. Nope, try again. I thought she meant really the clothes. Ready. One of these days, you'll step out of the apartment before I can stop you and give poor Mrs. Potts a heart attack. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take, on that note, I'm gonna take a very quick break. My throat is a little scratchy. The light is quite bright, so I want to kind of stand up, stretch, really chug some water. I don't know how much longer I'll go. I really thought I'd get through more of this, but because we did such a long just chatting, Sunday is a long stream, so we might actually start Sunday with this game. But let me go do a break really quick and let me see how I feel when I come back. In the meantime, I'll leave you guys with some clips, so be right back. And we're back. That should have worked. Nice. Good night, Sleepy. Oh god, yeah, allergies. I hope you feel better. Oh. What is alcohol? I have no idea. Alcohol is definitely not the thing I have in my backpack right now. How you doing, Finefield? Welcome, welcome. Sleepy, sleep well. Thanks for hanging out with us for so long. I appreciate it. Guys, I think what I'm gonna do is let's see if we can see the spaceship, and then maybe after we finish this segment, I'm gonna call it a night. I stood up, I stretched, I hydrated like crazy. Thank God my throat was like, thank you, water. But I am still quite sleepy, so from work today. But I want to get a little bit more into the game. So let's see if we can find the spaceship. Let's see if we can have a few more moments with Enoch, and then we're gonna call it a night. But don't worry, Finefield, you're good. Like, you came in, I'm still here. We're still gonna play for a bit. That clip of you reacting to Kasumi and ME3 would be my reaction exactly. I was just like, no, you can't, you just gave her to me. You can't take her away. Kasumi is great. I adore her, and I adored her in ME2 as well. It's like, wholesome Wraith. That moment, like, I was about to cry. Had it not changed so quickly, I would have cried. You can find the spaceship within 20-ish minutes. Nice. That's, you know, I can do another 20-30 minutes, easy. Let's do this. Once we're out on the street, Enoch spins in a circle and takes a deep breath. I'm kind of Enoch in this situation because walking through towns at night is amazing. I agree, buddy. Fresh night air. It's no different from regular daytime air, you know. It feels different to me. Whoa, here we are. Where'd you like to go first? Oh, I want to, actually, I don't know. What? But you're the one who dragged me out here. Honestly, I never thought I'd get this far. You have me wrapped around your little finger, dude. Of course. I'll just follow your lead. Where do you normally go to have fun at night? Well, if we stick to what's in the area, going to the theater could be fun. Watching a movie is one of the simplest ways to hang out with a friend without too much fuss. Then again, Enoch's binged Aunt Joe's movies for an entire week. Really, he's sick of them by now. The easiest option would be to take him back to Cozy Crepes. He'd never turn that down. And I know our meager dinner didn't satisfy his ravenous appetite. Not with that insatiable sweet tooth of his. It's not exactly a new experience for him. I literally took him there this morning. I can always encourage him to try something besides crepes. Despite what the name may lead customers to believe, they're not all Cozy Crepe Cafe has to offer. Let's go to the theater. Cozy Crepes. I don't want to go to the theater and then go see the movie that I'm supposed to go see with, I forgot his name. Our best friend that we're supposed to go see tomorrow at 7 p.m. I remember the time that we need to go see it with him in the game, but let's go to Cozy Crepes. You'll love it. What would you say to a little dessert? What would I say? I don't know. I've never tried talking to my food before. In no time at all, Enoch and I are back where we started hours ago in Cozy Crepe Cafe. How do I have money for this? Lucas! That's
I will write a formal apology to Lucas. I'm so sorry, Lucas. I'm so sorry, my little baby boy. I'm so sorry.
I'm a horrible streamer. Why the fuck are you people here? I'm horrible. I'm just gonna, no, I can't even remember all of the romance option names. I shouldn't even play Otomes anymore. I'm going. I don't deserve to be here anymore. No, just gonna, yeah. Leave me alone to die. Sit here, read the chat, because you guys make fun of me. Fake BFF got caught? Wow, Totes. Wow. Wow. Rip. Hashtag exposed. Look. My memory is not very good, alright? Reaper, Mirage, this is my stream. What the fuck you doing here? What the fuck you doing here, Mirage? Drahoon. Good evening, how you been? Don't come in, you can't tell me to get away. This is my stream. This is my stream. Oh, man. I think I love this background just because the Sakura. They're in full bloom right now in my area, and they're gorgeous. I'm gonna be posting some more pictures that I took on my Instagram, you guys. And if you just wanna like take screenshots, I'm not putting any comments on them. I'll do the first one and be like, hey, screenshots ahead. But if you guys like Sakura and you want some pictures for background, things like that, feel free to go over to my Instagram and and you can screenshot those when I probably post them tomorrow. Our stream now? Am I getting, are y'all taking over? Are y'all trying to take over? Good luck. Okay, go have fun. Try, you can try. I hope they're still blooming in a couple of months. They'll be gone. They'll be gone in like a week, which is the sad part. Questions to Reapa's authority internally. At least you know. At least you know. Drahoon, how you been? What are you up to, you dork? Yeah, Wholesome Wraith, I don't know if you know, cherry blossoms only last for like 2 or 3 weeks, like max. They don't last very long. They're very, very delicate. It seems like just this morning we were standing in this exact spot. That's because we were. I'm really glad we're back though. I knew you wouldn't be satisfied with dinner either. Why can't we eat crepes all the time? Because this much sugar on a daily basis would kill me. An idea occurs to me. Would you even be affected by this much sugar and fat? As in, would it affect your system? My system? You know what I'm getting at. Can people like you get sick from eating too much sugar? I don't know. It's not like we have this stuff where I'm from. I should eat as many crepes as I can to find out. Let's not. If not for your sake, then for my wallet's. Hey, you know what? Why don't we try something different tonight? Something different? Something besides crepes? To, you know, switch things up a bit. He looked so scared. It's probably still gonna taste really freaking good, man. Enoch? Something other than crepes? You're always bugging me to try new food, aren't you? This is the perfect opportunity. We could try their cakes or their ice cream or whatever else they have. But it's called Cozy Crepes, Reaper, not Cozy Cakes or Cozy Ice Cream or Cozy whatever else they have. Cozy Crepes! He's got a point, though. Not gonna lie, he got a point. Just give it a shot. Who knows, you might even find something you like more than crepes. The sacrilege. But since you're so confident, I'll let you order for me. Whatever you buy better be amazing. He leaves to get a seat as I turn back to the menu. What would Enoch like? He loves sweet treats, and practically everything here is a sweet treat of some kind. I decided to get him something to eat, something to drink. Let's get him something to eat. I scan the menu for something soft, sweet, and snackable. I should get him a grape, cinnamon roll, cake. Ooh, a cinnamon roll could be good. You're not getting a crepe. We already did that. A cinnamon roll for the cinnamon roll. He's a cinnamon roll, right? I don't care if he likes it. He's a cinnamon roll. A cinnamon roll for the cinnamon roll. As my eyes rove over the cinnamon rolls on display, Enoch's face keeps springing to mind. Somehow, I just know this is the right choice. Enoch perks up when I return, and he stares wide-eyed at the plate I set down before him. I play too many of these games. Called it! Good job, Reaper. That was good. I don't care who you are. That was good. Fucking called that. Fucking called it. Cinnamon rolls for the cinnamon roll. Ooh, are those any manga that I know? Yeah, I can't tell. I know that logo. I think I know that logo. Or it looks very similar to one in Japan. Got nothing. I got nothing, damn it. Ooh. He picks one up gingerly and sniffs it. This is, like I said, it's a cinnamon roll. So, it's a roll made of cinnamon? But isn't this bread? Well, there's cinnamon in it, and it's a roll, so that makes it a cinnamon roll. But then, why did you call me a cinnamon roll too? Because you're adorable and sweet. Enoch, just eat. I press his hand forward so he has no choice but to shove the roll in his mouth. Virgo! Told you. Trying new things from time to time can be rewarding. As
we sit and eat, it's not long before Enoch strikes up a conversation again. So what else should we do while we're here? We can always sit and, I don't know, talk for a bit. Oh, I know. Let's talk about the weather and or the latest sports game.
He leans in conspiratorially.
Do I sound like a convincing human?
Totally. Even had me fooled.
Thanks. So the sky was really lovely today, don't you think?
I catch the cashier raising an eyebrow at us. Enoch said that last sentence out comically loud, clearly overcompensating on his very human impersonation. Let's not talk about mundane stuff like the weather. No one actually does that.
Oh? But I thought...
We're friends, and friends talk about more fun topics.
The weather isn't fun?
Not in the slightest.
What should we talk about then?
Let's see. We could talk about school, movies, war and exalt. Yes, the thing I always talk about with my friends. War. The older I get, though, the more I do. School, movies. Let's do movies, because I watch movies and he watches movies. Hopefully we don't invite him to the movie we're gonna go see tomorrow with Lucas. Let's talk about movies. Why don't you tell me about the movies you watched? Did you like them?
Yeah, I enjoyed most of them.
Most of them? Which ones?
The romantic movies are the best. They're sweet and touching, but also really sad. Especially when they end in death. Sometimes one or both of the main leads die in some tragic way. It's horrible.
Welcome to Japanese movies, by the way. It's always like this bittersweet ending. I can't just have a happy ending. It's always bittersweet. You know, talking about war with the homies? I mean, not on a daily basis. Maybe I should. Weather's fun when a tornado sends a cow through your front door. Dark Mirage is like, it's fun when, you know, things are flying.
Why can't they be together and happy, Reaper? Why?
Wouldn't be much of a movie if there wasn't some gut-wrenching emotional moment, would it?
Why do they want to wrench my gut? I'd be just as emotional if they lived happily ever after. But no, they want to deny me my happy ending.
You've learned an important lesson, Enoch. Important life lesson, Enoch. Never get attached to fictional characters.
Yep, right there. That's the pain.
For every author of every book I've ever read that takes my side character, just wants to get rid of them, and the knife just goes in a little deeper. And they twist, and then they take it out. Stab me again. Take that out of context if you would like. Meanwhile, there's Garrus merch all over Reaper's room. I'm very happy that Wholesome Wraith got me so quickly, but also I'm concerned. I'm a very, very simple person, okay? That doesn't just extend to movies either. You can't get too close to fictional characters in all sorts of mediums like books, video games. Is that calling us out? Is that calling out the players? I feel like I just got called out. Visual God damn it! Visual novels. God fucking damn it. It seems like they talking about, I don't know, Reaper and all alien men with sniper rifles. I did not realize that this was called the Reaper the fuck out day. Noted, April 8th. Call Reaper the fucking out today. What? Right? Totes and are just like,
like, well, I'm attacked. Calling myself out too with these lines. It's like, my characters are speaking from personal experience. The personal experience is mine. Oh man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Dawn.
What's a visual novel?
I'll explain some other time. Which movies didn't you like?
The ones with lots of violence and blood and bad words?
You understood those words?
Some are lost in translation, but I get the general idea.
Try not to use those words, especially around people you don't know. If you go around spouting bad words to every stranger you meet.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, good. Just, that's an easy way to get punched.
Really? You can get attacked just for saying the wrong thing? Unfortunately, yes. Why are humans so violent, Reaper?
Said, you're talking to the person who once again earlier this stream was like, my partner bet me I couldn't climb a mountain and then I did, so I punched him in the stomach as my reward. I don't know, Enoch.
I mean, guys in these movies are constantly punching each other too. It's horrible.
Violence is sensational. That's why these movies do so well. It's fun to watch people do cool stunts and live vicariously through them. It gets people's blood pumping.
I don't understand. My blood was pumping, but not in a good way. And there's another thing.
He lowers his voice, suddenly looking insulted.
One of those movies had aliens in it, but they look nothing like me.
Oh, really?
Yes, those aliens were horrifying monsters. I don't look like that. None of us do. Is that really how you Earthlings see my kind? I mean, no one knows what aliens look like, so people have had to use their, imaginations. And you imagine us like that? What is wrong with you people? Don't take it to heart, Enoch. Sure, plenty of movies have aliens as the bad guys, but there are movies about nice aliens too. Yeah, but we're not very anatomically correct in them either. The tamest portrayal of aliens I've seen so far was of a sentient blob in a cartoon movie.
That's not funny. It kind of is. Once we're done eating, we step back out onto the streets. So, what's your verdict? Better than crepes?
I hate to admit it. But yeah, that was delicious.
I told you I'd find something you'd like. Anyway, now that that's over, shall we head to the park?
The park? Oh, right. Let's go.
We head down the street, passing the Lazy Lounge nightclub along the way. A group of college-aged girls are standing outside. As we walk by, one of them peels away from her friends and approaches us.
Hey there. Oh, hello. Where are you off to, pretty boy? Who, me? Yeah, silly.
Oh, I'm heading to the park. Oh my god, this is adorable.
The park, huh? And what are you gonna do there?
We're just passing through on the way home. I'm sorry, do you need something?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my friends and I had this group thing planned with a few guys, but they kind of stood us up, so that sucks. They stood you up? I don't get it. Do you and your friends have trouble standing? What? Oh, I see. You're one of the dumb ones, aren't you? I am? That's fine. I've got a thing for dumb guys, too. You have a thing for me? What is it? I love gifts. Wow, you really are dumb.
She turns to look at me.
How'd you land yourself this one?
Excuse me?
Dumb guys are a real treat, aren't they? Always a little confused, but they've got the spirit. Who needs brains when you can have a man as sweet as sugar? I see why you went for him.
Does she think... The girl inserts herself between the two of us, and I notice her hand gliding up Enoch's arm. And if that is what she's thinking, then why is she flirting with him right in front of me? So, my girls and I were bummed that our friends are a bunch of no-shows, but it does mean we've got an open spot in our party. Interested? You're inviting us to spend time with you and your friends? Well, woohoo! Just click the thing. Sorry, clicked the wrong thing. My finger slipped. Well, it was mostly an invite for you, but I guess your sister can come too. Bitch, I'm not romancing him this round, but I know you did not just try to sister zone me. You did. Enoch earlier. Humans are so violent, and me right now give me the option to punch her. I'm not his sister, I'm his roommate. Oh my god, they were roommates. The girl snorts. That's not an improvement. But what are you and your friends doing? We were gonna play a couple of rounds of darts, a bit of pool, maybe even some karaoke. She gestures to where her friends are gathered by an open pool table. A few wave at us when she points them out, and Enoch waves back. Sounds fun. I've never played darts before. Or pool. Or karaoke. Whatever that is. Reaper, can we? Enoch, we don't have time. We promised we wouldn't stay out too late. It's not that late. It's only... What time is it? It's almost 10, and I have homework to do. That's nothing. What are you, his mom? He can hang out with us if he wants, can he? Yeah, can't we? Yeah, I'm putting my foot down on this one, no. I mean, what did you two even have to go do so urgently? Saying I have to go home and do my homework sounds so lame. So is any other excuse I could think of, like having a curfew or something. I could always lie and say we have an appointment with other friends. It's not like I owe this girl the truth when I barely know her. Given that she's clearly hitting on Enoch, I could also lean into pretending to be his girlfriend. Although it's not like operating under that assumption has deterred her much. Tell the truth, lie about meeting other friends, pretend Enoch is your boyfriend. But if I say we're gonna meet other friends, won't Enoch? I don't want to pretend he's my boyfriend because it might get us out of the situation, but one, I don't think she'd believe us, and two, I don't want Enoch thinking, like, I don't want him using relationship and, like, love and things again after we just had that talk. Lie about meeting your other friends. He might question me. Tell the truth. We need to go explore an alien spaceship. It's true. That's the truth I want to tell. Sis zoned yeet. Fuck it, I don't care. No, I don't care what she thinks about me. I don't care. Just tell the fucking truth. I need to go home and do my homework, and we need to go look at a cool ass spaceship. You're not staying, Enoch. I have homework to do. You're joking. I hate how much I sound like Felix right now. If you want to be lame like that, then you do you. But I don't see why that means your roommate here can't stay with us. I can't just abandon Reaper. Sure you can. She has her precious homework to do. But you don't, do you? No, but that doesn't mean I'll let her go home on her own. Let me go home on my own? If anything, my concern is letting him roam around by himself. You know what? Forget it. I thought you two could be fun. There's nothing less hot than a couple of goody two-shoes. I don't want you... Who gave... I didn't give my consent. No, you don't get to judge me. Nah.
You a bitch, too. I don't give a shit about your judgment, bitch.
Hey, what do you have against our shoes?
Yo, over here.
A group of 5 guys is approaching. The one at the front holds his arms out wide and gestures for the girl speaking to us to join them. Oh, looks like our friends here after all. Huh. To be honest, I thought that was just a convenient excuse to invite Enoch to join them. The girl runs back to her group.
No.
I would recognize the blue eyes anywhere.
No. No. I would just recognize the blue eyes. You were in high school. What the fuck are you doing? You have homework too.
I thought blue, I feel someone's eyes on me. Why is your expression so cute?
See, I hadn't seen him in so long, but it's him. I choose him. That's the one. That's the one I want. That one. That's the one I want. That's it. I don't have any voice at all for him, though.
A quick movement from one of the guys in the back of the group catches my attention. Before I can take a closer look, whoever it was ducks out of sight behind his friends. Oh well, I'm sure it was nothing.
No, that was your future husband, you dork!
Come on, Enoch, let's go. All right. To the park! As the night winds down, Enoch and I finally arrive at the park. That girl was weird. Why was she being so touchy with me? Oh, she was trying to hit on you. That girl was trying to hit me? Why? What did I do? Hit on you, not hit you. It's another earthling expression. She was trying to get into your pants. She wants to wear my pants? Aren't her pants good enough for her? Why is she trying to steal other people's pants? Oh, for Pete's sake, I give up.
Don't you dare ask who Pete is.
Evidently deciding it best to pretend he knows who Pete is, Enoch returns to his original point. Now that you mention it, her pants were surprisingly short. That poor girl. She was so desperate for pants.
I just love following Enoch's, I just love following the thought process, because from the information he knows, he's not wrong, but...
She was so desperate for pants, she was willing to fight people for longer ones. I had no idea such a pants-related crisis was prevalent in Earthling society. Enough about her. Want to tell me what we're doing here, Enoch? You asked about my spaceship, right? This is where it crashed. Here in the park? It's not in the river, is it? Because I'm not exactly in the mood for a late night swim. To be precise, after it exploded, I saw what was left of it fall into that section of forest over there. If this is where it landed, why hasn't anyone reported the wreck of an alien spaceship yet? You'll see. Come on. As we walk, I notice Enoch staring curiously at some of the people we pass by. Is something wrong? Without a word, he reaches down and abruptly takes me by the hand, because everyone's probably walking hand in hand. Enoch, what are you doing? Holding your hand. Why? Everyone else is doing it. I glance around and realize he's right. There's not many people out and about this time of night, but those that are all seem to be couples. And they're all holding hands. There are even people sitting on benches or leaning against trees, locking lips. Why are there so many of them? I guess the park's romantic at night, or it's a nice place to walk through on the way home after a date. Reaper, behind you! You're gonna bump into someone! Oh, sorry. I dodged out of the way of a couple passionately making out near a street lamp. That was Enoch, watch out! I pull Enoch aside before he backs up into a couple French kissing on the nearest bench. Go get rooms, please. Please, go get some rooms. And I can't believe I'm the one that just said that. They're everywhere. It's like a zombie apocalypse of making out. Oh my. Oh, that's right, What? Mrs. Potts? Mrs. Potts appears from out of nowhere, as if summoned by the smell of potentially juicy gossip. Mrs. Potts! She approaches and her beady eyes immediately zero in on our joined hands, which are still connected as I hurriedly shake Enoch off. Get a room, people. Mirage, for once, Drahood, I agree with you. Aww. Hi, Mrs. Potts. Hello, dears. Out for a special evening at the park, are we? No. Well, I mean, yes, but not in that way. Not what way? Yes, what way, Reaper? I would like, some social distance, ma'am. We are in the middle of a perpendicular, and, we should all be wearing masks as well. Could I, some space, please? Some space, please? Please. Space, please. Get it, space. No, Chip. I don't know where my bits go, okay? I just gonna let y'all know that. Like, I try to be funny and it just doesn't work, okay? Never mind. We were just getting some fresh air. Oh, what a coincidence. Us too. I spot Daisy in the distance, bouncing up and down on a seesaw. She waves at Enoch, who waves back. Daisy was getting antsy, so I took her out for the night. I'm hoping she tires herself out soon. My drama serials are waiting for me. Oh, but never mind that. I'm sure you youngsters such as yourselves would rather be alone in each other's company than have to entertain an old woman. I'll leave you lovebirds alone. She cast me another knowing look and my insides squirm in embarrassment. No, Mrs. Potts, we're only, it's not. I've never given it much thought before, but I suppose the park can be quite romantic at night. Mrs. Potts, please, you have the wrong idea. Do I, Reaper? Do I? You kinda do, because I'm, again, person at school that I think we just, like, ran into the double life thing, too. Like, you really... Mrs. Potts, you a sweetie, but you don't got it. No, you think you got it. I've connected it. You haven't connected shit. I connected them. For once, I'm saying that you haven't connected shit. The zoom in, right? Okay, the zoom ins are really good. Yes! She raises a hand to her mouth to stifle a chuckle, then pushes me gently in the back. Go on, you two. Have fun. Bye, Mrs. Potts. Bye, Daisy. I can only stammer, nonplussed, as Enoch drags me away, still by the hand. I haven't connected shit. Is it just me, or was she acting kind of weird? Forget it. Eventually, Enoch and I make our way across the river and into the forest. Here, the trees are thicker, obscuring our view from the path and passers-by. You sure you know where we're going? Of course I do. I think. You think? It landed somewhere around here, that much I know. And I can sort of sense its location. You can sense it? What do you mean? Here on Earth, everything feels new to me. The sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes. The more we walk around, though, I'm getting this strange, almost familiar sort of feeling. Almost as if my body, almost as if because my spaceship came from Zexalia with me, I can detect something in the park that doesn't belong on Earth. I don't know how to describe it, I just know it's here somewhere. That's insane. So what, you have some kind of alien radar built inside you?
Something like that. Sounds cool, right?
I let out a huff of disapproval as Enoch leads me onwards. What are we looking for anyway? What does your spaceship look like?
It won't look like anything out of the ordinary.
Meaning?
Well, if it crashed in the middle of a forest, my guess is...
Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. We find the spaceship and then Reaper goes to bed, apparently.
My guess is it looked like a tree.
So what? Enoch, why are we looking for a tree when we should be looking for your ship?
We are looking for my ship. You know how I can disguise myself as a human and switch back and forth whenever I want? Well, our technology works the same way. Sexalians have traveled to other planets before, and sometimes those planets are hostile. That means we've had to redesign our technology to disguise themselves the same way we can.
I can't believe I'm asking you to explain something scientific, but...
What does that mean? Now, you see how hard it is to follow along when someone uses complicated words, do you?
Don't get smug. I know what the words mean, I just don't understand what you're saying.
I think my ship will be disguised as a tree.
What? Get out of here.
And go where? Why are you telling me to leave?
Just finish your explanation.
Like I said, our technology is designed to take on a disguise in the presence of non-Zexalian species. So if a human approaches, it'll take on the disguise of whatever's closest and least suspicious. Given where we are now, I am assuming that'll be a tree. But hopefully when it detects a friendly presence in the area, meaning me, I'll be able to reveal my ship for what it truly is.
That has gotta be the dumbest, most contrived explanation I've ever...
Ah, found it.
Enoch crouches by what at first glance appears to be a fallen tree trunk. And I click the button. Can I go back? This is fine. Nope. This is fine. This is fine. It was a fallen tree trunk.
This is it, Reaper.
Oop. There we go. This? It's a tree trunk.
Is it? Or is there more here than is meeting the eyes?
He starts running his hands all over the mossy wooden surface.
There should be a button here somewhere.
There we go. To my surprise, a hissing sound starts to emanate from the fallen tree. What's happening? A wooden panel on the side of the trunk slides open with a small burst of smoke, leaving a hole just large enough for someone to squeeze through. Peering inside, I see... Whoa. The cabin is cramped, capable of fitting one normal-sized person at best. The inner walls are made of metal, not wood, with various panels inlaid with an array of buttons, switches, and faded lights. Enoch reaches in and taps a panel that resembles a vehicle dashboard. I look over my shoulder to make sure no one's close enough to witness this bizarre phenomenon.
That's not good.
What?
It's broken, like I thought. We'll have to leave it behind.
Leave it?
I can't carry it back to the apartment in this state, can I? What would I even do with it? It's beyond repair.
What if someone finds it?
They wouldn't suspect anything, would they? I mean, it's just a tree.
He wraps his knuckles against the trunk. Even knowing that it's made of metal, the sound his hand makes is exactly what I'd hear if he'd actually knocked on wood. It still doesn't feel right to just leave it here.
Are you sure it's safe? I'm telling you it's fine. It'll never open up at a human's touch. It needs Zexalian DNA.
Why can't I see it now then? It's not disguising itself in my presence.
Maybe because I'm here? I'm only telling you what I know. It's not like I've left Zexalia before, so I'm no expert on how these things work. I just know that they do.
Enoch slides the ship's panel shut as I stand there, trying to comprehend everything he's telling me. I'm not going to pretend I understand how any of this is possible. But I am looking at a tree trunk that's a spaceship in disguise. Not to mention standing next to a literal alien, so anything's possible, I suppose. Enoch and I follow a small trail that leads out of the forest and back to the more brightly lit areas of the park. Well, we've got what we came for. Shall we go? Honestly, I don't know if finding your ship put my mind at ease at all. I just feel like I'm tempting fate by knowingly leaving an alien spaceship behind in the park. You worry too much, Reaper. No one's gonna discover it. Or both. I feel like that's just foreshadowing things. The only way someone discovers my ship is if they're an alien too. What could? But since there's no other aliens on Earth, what could you possibly have to be afraid of? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I like this week 1 Tuesday. Okay. I like how that finished. We gonna save here. And I'm gonna go to the menu. Yes, I just saved it. We're good. No, that dork. I knew it. Gonna change over to just chatting. Okay. It's just so cute. I feel like this shows. I think this is a really good testament to the fact that you can do things like this, like My Alien Roommate, and you can have like alien aspects and things like that, but you don't need to be having twists and turns like every 20 minutes kind of thing. You can just have characters that are very endearing and have really good actual legitimate conversations. And again, like the following of Enoch's like thinking process of the words we're saying, and I'm like, technically the words and his thinking is correct. It's just not correct by what we've evolved English to mean. So things like that is just, it's just hilarious and fun. Guys, do me a favor, say bye to YouTube. You guys didn't say hi to them earlier, so now you finally get to say goodbye to YouTube. Say bye to YouTube. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for lots of the yawns, but it's 11:45. I'm almost hitting midnight here. Went a little bit longer than I imagined I would. Hydrate, thank you, Totes. I appreciate you. No sleep. Pull a 200 Reaper like Cyber. No. Excuse me. Oh. Bye, YouTube. Okay, and get out of here, YouTube. Oh, man.